Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lambeau. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On first down, Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cover. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Rodgers now on first down. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Got a man. That's Allison. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's fourth down. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Don't get nervous. It's got Mike 42, Mike 42. I'm coming, baby, I'm coming. 42's Mike, 42's Mike. Tighten up.
From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. Well, he's going to take a shot. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, you're already down on the scoreboard. And now, Charles, you go out there, very first play, throw the interception. That defense, they're going to bow up.
Yeah, let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. When you practice these situations, it's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic could get you scored on again.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Complete. This is Lewis. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Watch the safety creep. Check. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 66. Roll it. Echo. Go. We got it. Check 50. Joker. Rush in. Check 30.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Check, 40.
To throw again, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Jackson on the move, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Montravius Adams coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Tyler Ervin back deep. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over. First and 10.
Look at the 8.
Now Rodgers, a free play. And that's complete to Adams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
No, 319. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Rodgers now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
319. 36. Here we go, team. Here I come. Easy. 36 to Mike. 399.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
36. All day, baby, all day. Check 3. Check right now. Shoot. Watch the shoot.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, it's Ingram. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Jackson looking to throw on third. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Now a first down carry by Jones. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jimmy Graham, as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
You gotta get your game out. Get your game out.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
And the third quarter starts with a run by Ingram. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 49-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Not today, you are. Not today. Safe. He's checking. Crash. Watch twist. Deuce.
Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Mike 42. Check. Mike 42. Exit.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. First target, first catch, and a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 42's Mike. 42's Mike. There he goes.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down again. Preston Smith, his second sack of the night. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Mike 42. Mike 42. Squish, double. Mike's 42. Mike's 42. We ain't giving it.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Blake Martinez. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line. And that's where the return stops. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one. No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
I mean, I thought you were
Marcus
getting
Peters up to make the tackle.
Nah, man. I mean, you just right now you just playing better than me. That's all. I ain't doing nothing.
That's a fact.
Throwing on second down. Rodgers, the connection made. It's Graham.
I'm the kind of player if I can't put, when I can play defense, I'm pretty good. But
there on second down, that was a positive play because that was a take
when I can't play defense,
situation. Got
I'm not offensive like that.
Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on
play,
third down.
My defense ain't working, so
got him 7.
Now right now it's not.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively.
Get my defense going. I can do something. I mean, I may not.
Why not a penalty?
I might not win it, but I can do something.
I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Check 49. Check inside. Slam. Hey, Delta. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's get it together.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
42 to Mike. So don't say nothing. Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. 6-man.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
I got to play off my. See, it's like I feed off my defense.
And the Ravens
my defense
that lead.
Yeah, my defense do something. Then
Felt they had to have
and I think that's how Baltimore is built.
And you know that there's an
I don't
emphasis on
think
their
they'll ever
side.
be,
Hey, we know this. We know where we are.
some persistent high power.
Bind you up so
ever
much
since
and
like
try
Ray
too
Lewis,
hard, you
bro,
don't get the
it's been
score.
a little
A
iffy.
perfect combination
Yeah.
of urgency, yet relaxed enough
My
to get it
defense
done.
come to play. It's like
Go for
it
just
helps.
one
It
here
sparks
as
my
it's up and
offense.
good. And that'll cut the lead to
If
17.
I don't do no defense, then I tell guys that if if my defense do nothing,
Kick it away following the
I ain't
touchdown.
gonna win because I ain't that high powered in offense like that.
This is
No, you
taking
don't.
about
You only
7
got
yards deep.
basically
Yeah.
the
No
quarterback.
run back here.
And
This will be a
I ain't
touchback,
wanting to
and it
run with
comes
the
out to
quarterback all game,
25-yard
so.
line.
My defense got to show up.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Rodgers now on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. To throw again on second down. Jackson flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Overplayed. I could have got about 20 out there. Oh.
Now it's third down. The Ravens on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Watch safety creeping. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Still like
Hey, check.
Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to go for it all. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Check 25. Check 25. Check 25. Go. Check 25. 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 Jackson from the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead, 51 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Ravens 14. Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll run it with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 3 points separating these two sides. 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
It's interesting now. It's something. It's interesting. It's interesting.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Rodgers looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams, and he'll go down at the 28. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Keep playing.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Let me see a defense that at least do something.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Quick.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Slow down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They don't roll it.
So much for being conservative and running that football. To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. Now he's flushed out left. He may try and run for this. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
There, not to try to force it. I was going to
you would have picked that shit.
Yeah, I was going to go on back home.
Game over right there. I would have been tight.
Oh, I ain't got no.
I would have been tight.
I wouldn't have had a timeout could I do one of them pressure kicks. Well, it was interesting. Late, but I know what to do now. Like when I play my next game, I'll start off playing my defense. But if I would have quit, you gotta. That's why I don't understand what everybody had times quit, but some people just quit all the time.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I mean that's.
See,
all
I'm a fourth quarter. If I'm losing, I'm a fourth quarter person. So I already know I'm about to whoop your ass in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So on 4th down, out trots the
if
kicker.
I quit, I
in a
would have
big
never
spot
figured
here.
this defense I
From
got.
the left hash, a chip shot.
It's a little defense.
The kick by Crosby is good. And they stretch the
but
lead
if
to 6.
But
It's
if I play that
20-14
defense in the
now.
beginning of the game,
So you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent
I didn't
question,
find- I
because
couldn't
when I
figure
look
no
at the smiles
defense
on
out.
that side of the field, will be big half-moon
I'm always
grins right
trying to
now. They
figure
feel a
out.
whole lot better about their position.
The touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I was trying to figure out different defenses.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively,
This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Ravens. And even 60 yards. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
and they knew that before the play even began, still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check. Crunch.
Hope you in my audible. And you not.
And they're out of timeouts, remember,
I
so
hate
this is
that
going
when
to
I
have to
think
be
I
a
put a play in
delay.
the audible and it's not in there.
Here we go.
That shit. Got down here now. What you gonna do? How are you, buddy? My. What you gonna do?
The offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
All day, every day, any day. 42 the mic. What is it? 42 the mic. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Check. Fresno.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
Wide. Get wide. Watch the edge. Check. Hot route. Hot. Good work, boys. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come
They ain't
up on a
trying to get me,
1st
bro.
and 10.
At least,
Check three.
it went
I
from
know what you want.
it went from a game that,
That's a fact.
you know what I mean? A game that was easy, so even if I don't get this,
Check. Mike 42.
it became interesting.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for the ride?
Hey, Mike's 42.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he was right there.
Good response by the
man.
after that.
You seen that tight end?
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come out facing a second and a bundle. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside the 10, that's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.